This book is a favorite of every guy whose mom made him share his trains as a kid. Like a lot of people, mostly dudes, I fell in love with Ayn Rand when I was about 16. And there's a lot to like. She gave us one of the most vivid, modern depictions of the virtuous individual standing against the base instincts of the masses. She's influenced presidents, legislators, captains of industry, and even a Fed chairman. So, why did Nobel Prize winning economist Milton Friedman describe her as an utterly intolerant and dogmatic person who did a great deal of good? The biggest problem with Rand was her talent for turning potential allies into enemies, and that stemmed, I think, from a lack of intellectual humility. She didn't want interlocutors, she wanted disciples, and that meant that there were no friendly voices to sharpen Rand's thinking. She broke with contemporary economists, philosophers, and literati who, on paper, should have been sympathetic to her. She even drove famed anarcho-capitalist Murray Rothbard to write a piece titled The Sociology of the Ayn Rand Cult. And for most contemporary accounts from people who knew Rand but weren't part of her tight-knit social circle, the description seems accurate. She even undertook efforts to cut off any trace of her ideological roots. We know this because, despite her claiming that Aristotle was her only philosophical influence, early drafts of the Fountainhead had direct Nietzsche quotes which she removed before publication. And I just think that's a shame. I still think what Rand did is impressive, and her work still has a place on my bookshelf. But with even an ounce of humility and a smidge more curiosity, she could have been so much better.